Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about JavaScript's 4 new array methods that are going to make your life a whole lot easier as a dev, especially if you're using libraries like Pinea or Redux to manage state. Before we get into the new methods, let me show you the problem that they solve. Let's start by declaring an array, 1, 2, 3, and then let's create a second array and assign the first to it. Now, if you're new to JavaScript, you may think of these as two separate beings. However, that's sadly not how it works. So if we take new array, take the first index and assign it to 10. You would think that this would only affect the second array. However, if we console log, you'll see that both arrays have been mutated. And that's honestly not what we want most of the time. So how do we usually get around this? By using a spread operator. So 3 dots, and then our original array name. And as you can see down here, our first array has no longer been mutated. However, it can get annoying constantly redeclaring your arrays using spread operators all over, and it just makes for messier code. However, JavaScript has finally found a solution to that with their 4 new methods. Let me show you the first of our new methods. It's called width. So if we do array.width, and we specify, say, our second index, and we insert the name Fred, let's see what happens. See down here, our first array has remained unmutated, while our second has inserted Fred right into that second index. This works similarly to splice, but with the added benefit of not mutating your original array. Our next method is even more incredible. So right here, we have an array of names, Sarah, Fred, and Chase. We call the sort method, which does its job and sorts our names alphabetically. However, down here, when we want to create a second copied array, we have to use our spread operator and sort, which still gives us the expected result of Chase, Fred, and Sarah. However, this came at a cost. By using the spread operator, we had to iterate through every single index of this array, clone it, and then go through a second time using sort. We can now skip a step by using this new method, toSorted. So r.toSorted, and as you'll see, exactly the same. But all we did was cut out an entire loop. This could be huge for performance on big arrays. It also makes your code a bit neater. Our third array method is toReversed. Much like toSorted, it's going to save us an entire array loop, which could lead to massive performance bonuses on large arrays. So all we got to do, toReversed, and as you'll see, our first array is unmutated, with our second being reversed. Now last but certainly not least is toSpliced. It's exactly the same as splice, which lets you put in a starting index, how many elements you want to delete, and what you want to replace them with. So if we just replace our first 2 indexes with Carl, you'll see we'll get Carl and Chase. However, we've mutated our first array now. If we, however, make a new array and do r.toSpliced, 0, 2, and we add our new friend Carl, let's also console log it so we can see the result. You'll see that our first array is unmutated. Again, this saves us a whole iteration, as well as being non-destructive to our original array, something that makes managing state way, way easier. Before you start using these new methods, you'll want to update your own installation of Node, or you'll probably find yourself running into errors. Likewise, you'll probably want to hold off on any production uses yet. As you can see, only about 80% of users can actually use these new methods. Firefox has 0 support whatsoever for them at this time. Hopefully they get their stuff together, but it's been a few months now, so we can give them just a little bit longer. This is yet another great step for JavaScript, and with even better things like temporal on the horizon, I can't wait to see what else they have in store for us. I look forward to exploring it all with you guys, and I'll see you next time.